Hey tubers, we're back for some more drafting on Magic Online, some more vintage cube. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. And of course, if you're looking for some Magic cards, you can go over to cardkingdom.com/numot. Order some Double Masters 2022, that type of thing. Anyways, let's just jump right into our pack. Opened a couple of pretty solid cards. We got a Splinter Twin, a Nissa, Teferi, Fast Bond Balance, a Fetch, a Toxic. Lots of different routes that we could go down here. The question is, which one do we want to go down? I don't know. You could probably take Splinter Twin if you wanted to, and then try to wheel the Recruiter. That'd be pretty good. I kind of want to take Fast Bond. Maybe do some land shenanigans. I don't know if Fast Bond's like a card you should necessarily first pick, but when you can build a good Fast Bond deck, or a deck that utilizes the Fast Bond well, it does tend to be pretty fun. So I'm going to give it a shot here. As we get like a Fetch again, Utopia Sprawl, Land Tax I guess could be okay. The way I see it, there are a few different routes you can go down with Fast Bond. You can try to utilize it in a green base deck with like Courser and ways to manipulate the top. Or you can do a land based strategy. So they've taken out like all the wildfire effects, but you can still get like Strip Mine, Wasteland, Crucible, and do some land destruction that way. But yeah, I think I like taking the Arid Mesa now, and just seeing what we continue to get past. Oh, maybe a Tireless Tracker to go along with the Fast Bond seems very good. Yeah, so maybe we do like the green direction of things. This is probably pretty early for when you, I guess, should take Tracker, or at least when you would expect to see Tracker, but kind of dig it here. Lodestone Golem could also be a thing as well. Fast Bond, deny the opponent some spells by getting a fast Tracker online. But or a fast Lodestone Golem online. But let's take the Tracker, see what we can do. Let's see. Eureka, no. Uro, I don't think so. I don't think Endurance or... None of these green cards really speak to me. I mean, we could just take like Dismember as a safe spell, I suppose. Probably can't go wrong with Rogren, though, since we already have the Mesa. Tri-land of sorts. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I don't know if it's actually going to make the deck at the end, but seems like a fine pickup here. And now we have, a couple of good cards. Gargaroth's a nice 5-drop. Karn a good ramp target. Vista and Temple Garden all solid as well. Probably need to take the Temple Garden here since it's a fetchable green source for the Mesa. But I think you could take a variety of these cards and be pretty happy with it. What is this garbage? Polychronos? Probably not. Edric, don't think so. Could take like the Memory Deluge. Maybe try to find Upheaval for the Fast Bond. Could be okay. Could just take like Unholy Heat for removal. Yeah, I'm down to probably just try taking the Memory Deluge. See what we can do from there. Into an Avalanche Rider for some land destruction. Probably not. We have a Zeator's Proving Ground, which is another green source that Mesa would be able to find. Palace Jailer, Hero of Bladehold. Looks like the white deck might be pretty open as well. But I'm going to take the Tri-land here, number 2, and I don't know. I don't know what we're doing, but I'm doing it. Whatever that means. Drafting some wonky stuff. Maybe we end up in like 5-color good stuff, and I just end up taking like Ashiok here. Who knows? Wow, Taiga and Sanctum on the wheel, but yeah, we'll take the Taiga now. Another good target for Arid Mesa to go grab. Okay. Well, if nothing else, we're going to have very, very good fixing in lands. The deck might be garbage, but we'll have good fixing. Given that I already have 5 non-basics, I'm not even sure land tax is correct. I'll take it, but we might not be running enough basics for it to actually go grab, so we'll see about that one. Let's see, Triland, Dual. Does Mesa grab all of these? Yeah, Mesa grabs all of those cards. There's that Lodestone Golem. Chandra on the wheel as well. I'll go ahead and take the load. Maybe Soulfire Grandmaster if I can find a Time Walk. Or even Time Warp would be okay, although it's a little bit more expensive. The nice thing here is with all the fixing, you can take any card and play it, even though this does not look like it has much synergy at all. Okay, then we wield the Gargaroth. That seems like another fine 5-drop. Can't see us running Ignite Memories. Alright, so last few cards probably don't matter. Wow! Hero of Bladehold's kind of nasty, though. That's, yeah. White Weenie or White Aggressive deck was certainly super open, but kind of over it now. What do we have here? Karakas, Savannah, Caryatid, Vamp Tutor. Caryatid might be the safest play with what we have now, but Savannah's pretty juicy, Vampiric's pretty juicy. We'll just take the Caryatid for fixing. We could just go like green-white poopers. Not my favorite archetype, but it is an archetype. Azorius Signet, a couple of white planeswalkers. Verdant Catacombs is good. Actually, Verdant Catacombs gets everything but the Rogrin Triumph, it looks like. Kind of like taking the Verdants here still. Although I probably should just be taking like Gideon and forcing all the white cards that are going around. But I'll take another fetch. Can't go wrong with a fetch when I have 4 multiple color or multiple type lands already. There's the Kiki Jiki, but what do we have here for us? Eternal Witness, Misty Rainforest. Yeah, let's just keep taking more duels. Misty grabs all 4 of these as well, so why not? We're drafting a land deck with very few land synergies. I'm sure this is fine, though. Okay, on to the next pick. We've got, what? Razorverge Thicket. Man, this pack kind of sucks for us. Again, I don't know what we're doing, but I guess I'll just keep taking lands until something makes sense. Though I have to be a little bit wary of my overall playable count. Okay, there's Elvish Reclaimer. Ravages of War. Okay, we'll take the Reclaimer and hope to get like Strip Mine or Wasteland. Or maybe we'll wheel the Ravages. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take the Ravages here over the Reclaimer since I don't have Strip Mine or Wasteland right now, nor do I have any of the Dark Depths combo pieces. But with Ravages, all we need to do is find like one way to bring cards back from the graveyard. As we pick up a Breeding Pool here over Devoted Druid, I think. Wall of Roots, Terastodon, Hydroid Krasis. Okay, we'll take the Wall of Roots. Maybe we are just going backdoor into some random green-based deck, eh? Maybe we're not even playing this blue. Slime versus Knight of Autumn. Both good, but we'll take the Slime for the land destruction. Wield, what? Manamorphose, Silverblade Paladin. I guess Paladin's probably fine here, too. Okay, yeah. Green-white poopers. It is an archetype. It might not be a good archetype, but here we are. What does that mean? That means I'm not going to utilize like any of this fantastic fixing I have, though. I don't even have anything worth splashing for right now, but maybe we can find something. Yeah, there's the Gideon on the wheel. Okay. Well, I mean, I knew white was super open to begin with. We saw that Mother of Runes kind of late in pack 1. We got like literal last pick Hero of Bladehold. So I guess this is what happens when you don't stay open, when you know what the open lane is. It would be pretty funny if we somehow were able to cobble together a full mono white deck in like a pack and a half worth of cards. Now I wish I had taken the Knight of Autumn now instead too. Showdown of the Skalds is very splashable here, right? Yeah, for sure. We might be able to splash that. Last few cards here don't matter, unfortunately. We're not running Terastodon. Okay, pack 3 is really going to need to give us playables, give us cards, because right now we are really low on playables. Our deck looks really, really bad. Like, I would love to take Jetmir's Garden here, but I have to take a playable card, so we're going to, like, first pick a Vryn. Wingmare? Garbage. Oh, well. We might wheel the Jetmir's Garden, though, so it's not the end of the world, I suppose. We'll take the Vryn. There's Smokestack. But I still don't have a way to bring back creature or lands from the graveyard. We just haven't seen any of the cards. Like, am I supposed to take Arbor Elf here and be really sad about it? Probably. Plow Under, Council's Judgment, Plateau, Cultivate, Garrick's fine. Let's take the Plow Under. Again, I need playables. We're at 23 cards, but right now 9 of them are land, so just have to take the actual spells. Man, losing out on that Savannah actually really, really hurt, didn't it? Let's see, what does Breeding Pool do for us? Nothing right now. Rogrin Triome is a tapped white source that can sometimes fix for Showdown. And this is a tapped green source that can sometimes fix for Showdown. They're fetchable with our fetches, though, so I guess that makes sense to run them. Man, this poor Fastbond's also just not doing anything yet. Okay, into the next pack. We have a couple of playables. Elspeth, Legionnaire, Copter, Ballista. Yeah, Smuggler's Copter's fantastic. It's a nice one. Another Armageddon or Questing Beast. Gosh, if we just had Ramanap or freaking Crucible of Worlds, we would have stuff to do with all these land destruction cards, but I guess I'm just supposed to take Questing Beast here. Another fantastic win con, obviously. The good news is all 3 fetches grab our Temple Garden, which it looks like is going to be a really important card for us. As we take an Adeline here over Clamp or Garrick or Gideon. Into an Exploration. No, yeah. We tried to do the land thing, it just didn't come together. So Spellbinder or Resto Angel. Kind of like taking the 3-drop that interacts with the opponent's hand. Into, oh man. I mean, we're getting some good aggressive cards here. Oh, Selesnya Signet actually might be the best choice just for fixing purposes and ramping purposes. Yeah, I think this is too good. Obviously, History, Adversary, and Sword are all nice, but this just looks a little bit too important. Can splash Lightning Helix. We're not hardcasting Iona. We're not playing Circle of Dreams Druid. I guess that's a maybe. Relic Order's good interaction. Sorry, Smokestack. Yeah, Relic Order's just a little bit too good there. Recruit of the Guard, also not a terrible wheel. This looks for toughness 2 or less. So can grab our Slime, can grab our Tracker, our Vryn, our Paladin, our Spellbinder, our Relic Order. Yeah, that's good enough. And the Porcelain Legionnaire on the wheel, sure. Armageddon on the wheel, sure. This could have been a really good white deck. But instead we have this. Arbor Elf not looking too good here, is it? Oh, you know what we didn't wheel? The freaking Jetmir's Garden either. That was like the perfect land for us. Yeah, lost out on Savannah and Jetmir's Garden. I blame you, Fast Bond. You pick one, pack one that I put to the sideboard because it just wasn't there. We wanted to do something fun with Fast Bond and lands, and we just didn't get there. All right, well, let's go to deck building with this, and actually, I probably should run this Lodestone Golem too. It's what, 24 cards? Do we want to run 16 land? No, we probably want to run 17 here. Ugh, what a deck. What a weird deck. What's an easy cut? I don't know. I guess Wall of Roots doesn't make much sense here. It doesn't hold sword. It doesn't crew copter. It's just like bad ramp. Alright, well, let's go like this. And again, I think we get all of these lands here, right? Yep. Okay, room for 9 more lands. This would give us 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 white sources, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 green sources. So we want to go higher on white than green. Go 6 and 3. All right, well, I will be happy if we can pull off a couple of wins with this deck, but we'll have to see. I mean, you never know. Sometimes aggro just gets there. We do have some interactive spells that can maybe slow down the opponents enough, but I'm not going to hold my breath on this one. Okay, round 1 here of this vintage cube draft with our green-white poop deck, and we have our best land in our opening hand, so I'm not going to mulligan this. This is actually a completely reasonable curve out, too. Turn 2 Porcelain, turn 3 Tracker, turn 4 Gideon, maybe even turn 5 Gargaroth. The thing is, and I didn't mention this during the deck building, but this just looks like a Legacy Cube deck. So, I bet you this would be a good Legacy Cube deck, but in Vintage Cube, well, we're going to have to pray. Cross our fingers and hope it works out. It would be pretty hilarious if the opponent has a turn 1 Strip Mine or Wasteland. Hopefully I haven't jinxed myself with that. I mean, this is, again, a good aggressive curve. Scrubland. So I guess now we probably lead on Spellbinder on turn 3, because I don't have a land for the tracker immediately anyways. Mardu, huh? Figure of Destiny. Okay, so this could be an aggro mirror of sorts, as they're just going to level up their figure, I imagine. So what do we have against that? I guess we can bring in Lightning Helix if we want to. Let's go ahead and take a peek. What do they got in there? Ah, lovely. That is gross. We need to take the Kolagon's command. Otherwise, they can 2-for-1 me really easily. If they don't draw a land, though, we are going to be in a good spot, feels like. Yeah, if they brick on a land, they can only either... actually, no, they can't even Blood Chief's Thirst. Because this is a 3-drop, technically, or at least a 3-mana creature. Man, they ripped a plateau off the top, though. Okay. So, what does that mean for us? We kind of want to bait out Vindicate, then? I'm guessing they're going to Lelia here instead of Vindicate, but... Oh, wow, they did. They Vindicated my Spellbinder. Okay. That is completely fine by me. So I can go land Tireless Tracker here. Sorry, Tireless Tracker Ziatoras here instead of Gideon. And that way we can still play the Gargaroth next turn. Especially since they got rid of their Vindicate now, too. They would need to draw another black source for Bloodchief's Thirst. And I think we're going to leave back the Porcelain Legionnaire now. That way they can't play Lelia in attack. They ripped another land off the top. Man. Unfortunate. Okay. And if they have another black source that they can fetch with Flooded Strand, that means that gives them access to Bloodchief's Thirst. Yeah, there it is. Well, again, hopefully they just fire off the Bloodchief's Thirst then on Tireless Tracker, and then Gargaroth just wins the game on its own. Okay, beautiful. So now we'll go ahead and smack in for 3. So even though they're drawing their lands very well, they've now used both of their ways to kill a Gargaroth, and we know what they have in their hands, so they need to top deck something here, otherwise this is just going to win the game. They might lead with like Showdown of the Scalds and try to hit like a Path or something. Yep. And they hit 3 lands and a Sculler. All right, and that's probably game over then. Gargaroth just the absolute crusher here. Yeah, that's pretty good too, huh? I could force them to chump if I go Gideon into Ultimate, but I think we just smack in for 9, make a 3/3. And then play out the Hero of Bladehold. Yep. All right. Good stuff. So Mardu aggro versus green-white aggro. I think on the draw, we don't want to run these get-in effects. We want to bring in like Helix and Wall of Roots, and maybe even Soulfire Grandmaster over Plow Under makes sense. Could bring in land tax as well over like the Lodestone Golem. It's probably fine. Again, since we're going to be on the draw. Seems good. I mean, we have enough basics in the deck, right? We have 9 basics, so. Go to game 2. Presumably we'll be on the draw anyways. All right. Go on to game number 2. They decide to keep their hand, and ours looks pretty good. That Wall of Roots from the sideboard looks nice here. Yeah, we'll Misty. Can go grab our green-red land. Or what is it, Ziatoras. Phyrexian Revoker. But that does not name land, so I don't have to use my Misty in response. What did we play game 1 that they can name with that? I guess Gideon? Oh, no, we didn't play Gideon, did we? No. Did I even play anything for them to name? Yeah, I don't think they can name any of the cards, so they're just going to have to make a shot in the dark here. Nissa who shakes the world. All right. And yeah, let's grab the green-red. Then we will play the Razor Verge, play the Wall of Roots. I'm probably just... Oh, they snuffed it out. Okay. I was going to say, I'm probably just going to go Questing Beast into Sword of Feast and Famine the following couple turns, but Now we really don't have an option. We'll go Adeline into QB, into either Slime or Sword plus Equip, depending on what the occasion calls for. We might even be able to go Sword into Equip, Attack, and then play the Slime out if it connects. Fury exiling Kolagon's command. Alright, I will take that too for one. Especially since they were only one land away from hardcasting Fury. Oh, unless they have like a flicker? Oh, wow. Nice. They had freaking Resto Angel. Okay, that was very good. Very nice. Yeah, that's a problem. I mean, I guess the Questing Beast can trade with the Fury, but if they have any follow-up to this, we're definitely dead. So I take 2 here, I go to 15. Cool little combo. Actually, I wonder if they have like a Kiki Jiki in their deck too. No point not attacking. Sure, deal. That's good for us. That means we don't have to worry about the Fury potentially hitting us for a ton of damage. Nahiri's slightly annoying. I'm going to go ahead and probably pop off their Savai Triome here with the Slime, though. Yeah, we need to find some action, though. Because I could kill the Phyrexian Revoker since Slime kills artifacts. But I'm not sure the 2-1 is all that relevant. Alright, they're discarding Voltaic Visionary. They get to Ultimate Nahiri next turn, too. I think I'm just going to take this hit and hope that... I mean, the Sword Equip, this has to go face, but... Yeah, we're very dead here, aren't we? So I have to attack Nahiri for 2. Then we go to... Yeah, this... I don't think we have any outs. Maybe if I had drawn Gargaroth this turn and they didn't have anything to grab with Nahiri, but... This is probably just going off into game 3 here. Oh, actually, I'm just going to be dead on board. Never mind. Because if I go Caryatid plus... Oh, no, I'm not going to be dead on board, but I'll be... Sorry. For some reason, I thought if I played out the sword, they would just ultimate Nahiri, but obviously I just attacked Nahiri. But, again, they attacked me for 3 in the air, and I don't think there's much I can do anyways. Okay. Go into game number 3. We'll be on the play this time. So let's just submit this and hope we can get a spicy draw. That looks pretty good. The question here being, do I want to just grab a forest? I probably want to shock myself, so go to 17 so that I can Arbor Elf and untap the Temple Garden for both green and white. So, ow, but it's a good ow. Dismember turn 1. That's fine by me. Go ahead and just grab a Plains here. Or I guess Taiga. Oh wait, no, Plains. Yeah, Plains. Carry. Would love to hit one more land next turn for a turn 3 Hero of Bladehold. It's too bad. Okay, well, I'm going to run out the Silverblade Paladin. Not going to pair with that, obviously. Yeah, land there for Hero of Bladehold might have just won the game. Luris, okay. Helix. I think we'll hold the Helix and just Recruiter this turn. I'll go ahead and pair. Go grab, I suppose, Spellbinder. Take a peek sees at what's in their hand. Damn, yeah. Missing our fourth source might be what causes us to lose this game, because Hero of Bladehold would have won the game by now, unless they had a removal spell, but oh well. That's fine. They can exile the Paladin if they want to. Okay, gain 3, take 3. Wow, dude, this is... Oh, this is no good. Okay, well, they have a bunch of lands in their hand at least. Let's attack the Nahiri for 1. So what they... Oh, yeah, never mind. Assume they're going to discard more lands. There goes their Strand. Nice, okay. That's good for us that they're just casting the figure. Voltaic, so we know they have a Plains and a Godless Shrine in their hand. I assume they attack for 3 here still. Yep, absolutely. Oh my god. I have to kill the Nahiri here. So let's Spellbinder attack the Nahiri, and then I'm going to hold the Lightning Helix. And this is so brutal. This mana screw is really frustrating. Notably, I can't play the Signet and hold up Lightning Helix. Okay, just chump here, make them level up. Oh, they're letting damage. Okay, so this is good. They're letting damage happen because they're going to recast it from their graveyard. So I'm going to let damage happen. Oh, this is so nice for us. And then Lightning Helix post damage, but before they can replay the figure from their graveyard. Holy crap, they just gave me an out. Let's go hero and pass. I'm going to hold back the Spellbinder since we have so much gas in our hand. And if they kill the Hero of Bladehold, I want to be able to trade for the Spellbinder. Yeah. Oh, well, they drew a pretty nice 2-for-1. Great. And they hit a Lalia off of that. Well, if Lalia attacks and hits something instant, like a... Well, let's just hope that nothing happens here. Are you freaking... Gosh. I mean, at least this is a sorcery. Holy smokes, dude. This is unreal. Alright, trade here, hopefully. Unless they seriously drew like Kolagon's command. I go to 9. They chain lightning because otherwise it's going to go away anyways. I go to 6. There's Godless Shrine. They have 1 unknown in their hand. And we're dead. Holy crap. This has to be one of the most frustrating games I've played against. That's unreal. Okay. Well, GG's. That sucks. I'm pretty upset, but what can you do? That's magic, baby. Sometimes you just brick when you should be not bricking. All right, we'll go on to the next game. All right, on to game 2 of this vintage cube after that really frustrating first round. Okay, I'm going to keep this on the play. Again, this looks like a legacy cube hand, but I can't really do much about that. Our deck is what it is. Really would like to draw something to do next turn. Because if we can go turn 2 Porcelain Legionnaire into turn 3 Spell, I'm going to feel pretty confident about this. Or at least we'll have a good curve, but if I just do nothing on turn 3, could feel kind of bad. Red, blue, okay. Preordain. I mean, as unlucky as that last match was in Game 3, it would not be surprising if this was just like, on average, a 1-2 or maybe an 0-3 deck, honestly. So, not that I should expect much from this deck, it's just that we tasted it. We tasted a 1-win. And that's what I'm talking about. Having nothing to do there on turn 3, pretty darn bad. In fact, Lodestone Golem next turn is not even that good. And the reason for that being, it makes it so I can't cast any of the other cards in my hand, even with a 1 land draw. I mean, maybe the Ravages, but obviously we don't want to be doing that. Trinket Mage into LED. Okay. So they might be doing some Storm nonsense. Which, actually now, I think we do run out Lodestone Golem. Go Lodestone Golem into, like, Elite Spellbinder, since that curve is still possible. Because this might really, really hose them. I mean, it doesn't stop LED, of course, but... yeah, see? Frantic Search now. Not a neutral mana spell, but that's not a good sign if they're already going for it. Turnabout Island, yeah, they're for sure on some kind of storm. Okay. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Perfect. So they're tapping out. If I draw a land an untapped land next turn, I will just play Ravages. Because we don't need anything more than the Lodestone Golem and the Porcelain Legionnaire to win. Arbor Elf. Sadly, that's not what we were looking for, but Spellbinder still might be able to take their one important... oh, they're blocking here too. Okay. Spellbinder might be able to take their one important card. Let's see what they got. Kiki Jiki, Mind's Desire, Mox Sapphire. Yeah. So I think we take the Mox and make it 2 mana to play it. Could actually take Mind's Desire, I guess. Making it 8 mana is kind of spicy. Actually, 9 mana. We'll take the Mox. Let's make the Mox cost 2. Portent for 2. And I mean, we have lethal on the board, so... remember, Portent doesn't draw a card that turn. So they're going to need to find an instant off the Portent, or that's going to be game. This might actually be a really good matchup for us, all things considered. With all of our land destruction effects and a couple of hand disruption spells, yeah. We've got a chance here. Double Ravages, Plow Under, Spellbinder, Vryn, Lodestone. Like, we probably have a chance versus the Storm deck. Debating if I want to run it back like it is, or if I want to bring in like Wall of Roots and land tax. I don't actually think we need / even want Gargaroth versus them necessarily. I'll bring in the land tax. And maybe Wall of Roots for a quick ramping into one of my 4-drops is good. I could probably even cut a land on the draw, actually. That seems fine, too. We're bringing in land tax and Wall of Roots. We're on the draw, so I think cutting a land seems fine. Okay, I'm going to keep this. We might go like turn 2 Signet. Okay, maybe not. Maybe when we go turn 2 Legionnaire into turn 3 Signet now. All right, they're going to spin the top. Because we definitely want to just get pressure online. Yeah, turn 2 Legionnaire, turn 3 Signet, and then if we draw another land, we can go turn 4 Sword and Equip, and that would be pretty good. Actually, if we could find another 2-drop next turn to play off the Signet, that would be the dream, right? Nope, just another land. All right, smack in for 3. I wonder if it's actually better to go Recruiter here. Actually, you know what? I've changed my mind. I'm going to play Recruiter this turn and go grab our 3/1 flyer. What's it called again? Spellbinder. Oh, maybe I'm actually supposed to grab the Vryn. Yeah, grab the Vryn instead of the Elite Spellbinder, and then I can go Signet into Wingmare next turn. Spin the top again. Okay. Well, looks like they might be going for it this turn. Oh, I see. Trinket Mage, and then draw the top that they just... I like it. Oh, no, they're grabbing Mox Sapphire. Interesting, but they really should have played it out. Because now it's going to cost 1 more via Vryn. Maybe they just didn't think about it. Okay, Frantic for 4, untap 3. They'll have 4 mana after this. Discards Ritual and Top. Yeah, that makes sense. Ritual is effectively a free spell, but it doesn't net them mana. Hopefully they just tap out for another irrelevant spell. Because this is another good time to cast Armageddon, it feels like. I like that. Okay, hopefully they go Portent into play the Mock Sapphire for 1, and then I just go Armageddon and GG. They're still not running out their Mocks, so I guess they save it as a free spell for Storm. Yeah, let's attack. And I like going for it. Shatterpaws, what do you got? Nothing. That's how we do it, baby. All right. And I mean, versus Storm, that is so brutal, especially when they're red-blue, so they don't have like dark rituals and stuff. They could still have High Tide and whatever, but I have to imagine that's pretty bleak for them. Let's see, if I attack with all and they block, they go to 4. That doesn't do anything. Let's go grab our Temple Garden, play at our Wall of Roots. Okay. Attack with everything. Ooh, they drew Pestermite. Okay. And they get to tap my land. Sure. Oh, them? They get to trade with the Vryn now if they want to. Which, I mean, probably doesn't matter when they only have 3 cards in their hand, but that's not bad for them. So we want to play the sword out here, for sure. Because equipping the sword on the recruiter means we have 2 lethal creatures. They still only have 3 mana, so this is going to be pretty hard for them to do anything with. Okay. If they have like a Time Twister now, pop the Time Twister, pop the LED, have 4 mana floating. That could be a start. Do they? Or a Wheel of Fortune even? Oh, that's probably not good enough. Brain Freeze in the graveyard now. Floating 3 blue. Discarded a land. 2 cards left in hand. Hey, we did it. All right. Actually pulled off. Man, it feels like we should be 2-0 here. We're 1-1. Let's see if we can pull off a 2-1. And the third and final round of this Vintage Cube draft with our green-white garbage. On the play, I don't think I can keep this hand. 3-drop into 4-drop, not good enough. Let's go ahead and go down to 6. Yeah, that looks like a keepable 6er. I think I'm going to pitch one of the planes here. Maybe Slight Greed, because obviously we really would like a 4th land for, or rather another land for Tracker. But we can still go turn 2 Signet into turn 3 Vryn into maybe turn 4 Tracker plus land. This is not good for us if we're playing versus a green ramp deck. We definitely don't have the interaction to mess with them enough. Yeah, this is a problem. Okay. Well, did find the land, but I think now we actually just start getting Gideon online. And hope that Gideon making tokens and upticking is going to be good enough. Hopefully they have nothing but ramp in their hand and they don't have any huge payoffs. Let's go ahead and... Yep, uptick. Attack for 5. Go tracker into lands. I don't think playing out the Vryn is going to do too much for us, so... Might help small amounts, but versus green-blue, they're going to usually not have as many non-creature spells. Yeah, here comes like a prime time or something nasty, I'm sure. Oh, Krasis on 4 is actually not that bad. It's annoying, but that could have been much worse. Okay. So we'll pop the clue end of turn. Get another land trigger. There's a red source as well for our showdown, so that's actually really nice. Let's go ahead and uptick. They might trade here. Actually, this is going fine for us. You know what? Spellbinder plus Vryn this turn is kind of nice. Take a peek at what they got. Take their most relevant card. Time Spiral and Ulamog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, yeah, just take the Time Spiral here. Then we play out the Vryn. We got good pressure. They drew a Simic Signet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're still 2 away from Ulamog. And let's see. That doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and showdown, see what we can hit. Not bad. Let's play out the Verdant. Grab land, and that way we can pop the clue. Let's go ahead and activate Gideon. Notably, they do not have to chump here. They could go to 1. Okay, but yeah, we're looking good now. Oh, they're going to go ahead and Boseiju my showdown. That's fine. Let's get Temple Garden tapped. What did they draw? What on earth? They drew an Avenger of Zendikar. Well, they are just dead on board, though. Thankfully. Gideon Ultimate, and then hit him for 7 in the air works out, and we know the last card in their hand is Ulamog. So, hey, I think we got a little bit lucky here, but we're going to go ahead and take this first game, it looks like. Nice. Okay. So their deck looks better than mine, but maybe we can finagle our way to a victory. Oh, you know what's really bad versus all the green dorks? Ravages of War. Yeah, we probably just take out both Ravages, bring in the Helix, and then bring in like land tax. Actually, we'll bring in the Wall of Roots and cut a land again as well on the draw. Can we win one more with green, white, garbage? Yeah, we have a turn 2 Smuggler's Copter, so that's good enough to keep, and then a turn 3 creature that can crew it. This hand's not great, but we can make it work, I guess. Turn 1 Shelldock Isle from them. Okay. Let's go grab our Temple Garden with this. Fast bomb. Oh, but they only have... Oh, they mulliganed down real low. Okay. I didn't realize they must have mulliganed to what? 5? Yeah, we can eat the fast bond too if we want to, but I don't know if that makes sense. We know they have like signets and stuff as well. The fast bond's only relevant if they draw like a time spy or a time twister here. And if they don't, then we can kind of just keep the pressure going. Let's see. Let's hit... We're going to hit Spellbinder since we have Plow Under in hand already. Discard. Sheesh, I don't even know what I'm supposed to discard here. I guess I'll discard Showdown since we already have so much gas anyways. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good indeed. Let's Questing Beast here. Crew. Smack for 7. They might not trade, but they might also trade. Discard Adeline here, I think. Alright, they will trade. They take 3. If the last card in their hand is a Time Spiral and they draw a land for it, we could have a huge problem here. Just Krasis? Oh, it's a baby Krasis. Okay, we're okay with that. Land here is nuts for Sword of Feast and Famine as well. Damn it. Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to go ahead and crew. Attack, because we want to just draw an untapped land here ideally. We didn't. Yeah, just discard Tracker, and now we're going to go Wall of Roots into Spellbinder. And that sets us up for 5 mana next turn. Oh my god! Oh, Jesus. Well, we really need them to not draw a land next turn. I guess I take Upheaval. But, holy crap. Okay. Phew! And now we get to, Plow Under. Or, no, we get to sort of Feast and Famine away their Time Spiral. And I guess that's probably game over, huh? Wow, we got very lucky. Yeah, we got very lucky there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we'll go ahead and still eat the fast bond just in case. Oh, the Manifest is a creature. Magus of the Order. Shoot. Interesting. I wonder what they can get with that. This is instant speed or sorcery? Oh, they can do that at any time. Huh. And they're 1 land away from being able to activate the... sorry, they're 1 card in my library away from activating Shelldock, but I guess what we can do here is lead off with the Plow Under on their 2 blue sources. Because now if they use the Magus, they lose those cards. We're just attacking with the Spellbinder here, not with any of our ground creatures. They go to 4, and then untap Gideon, make a token. I guess I can re-equip my Relic Warder with the sword, just in case. Not sure what green creature they could have that gets them out of this, though. You know, this deck actually performed a lot better than I expected. I mean, I think we got a little bit unlucky round 1, but we could have totally 3-0'd with this deck. I'm very surprised. I mean, it like green-white poopers, but I guess we had enough of the creatures that had relevant interaction, you know? And versus this opponent, their deck looked much better, and I think we just drew lucky, and they took some mulligans, so... Hey, sometimes that's all it takes. You can have a bad deck, but, you know, get lucky. That's magic, baby. So, pulled off a 2-1. And, yeah, I'm super pleased with that. So, we'll take it. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back tomorrow. Peace out.